Greetings to all my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, wherever part of the world you are. I just want to greet you and bring a word of encouragement to you, especially those who are still trapped in the message of William Branham, wherever you are. I know of those in the Totex Assembly in Trinidad and Tobago and Simmons and the Grenadines and all around the world where people still believe in the message of William Branham and they still believe that the Bible is literal and that the Bible is secular history. And that is why I want to talk to you briefly about William Branham out-of-body experience and also of my out-of-body experience, of which there are many. And I want to say to you that you have a light right in your forehead, that you can get in touch with that light within your forehead and you can have out-of-body experience. Now, there are many people, they go to bed and they just fall asleep just like that. And when they fall asleep, they're totally unconscious. But if I tell you that you can fall asleep consciously, and you'll be conscious for a certain amount of time, which is a short moment, and within that short moment, anything you wish in this world, it will be yours. Okay? But when it's time for you to wake up, you will find yourself outside of yourself, and it's easy for you to get back. All you have to do is just remember and relax yourself and imagine back yourself on the bed, because you know that you're on the bed and so on. And while that happened to you, if you want to take a look around and see who's next to you and so on, you can do that and you will realize you're pure spirit. You understand what I'm saying? And that other person next to you will realize that they're pure spirit also. If you want to see your own body, you can see your own body also. Just like William Branham sees his own body. Okay? But if you don't want to see your body, you understand, don't think about it. Because if you think about it, then you see a body, then think of it as an actual, literal, physical body that is there. But if you got to touch, you realize something is not even real. Okay? Because it's an imaginary world. It's an illusionary world. And people get trapped in the illusionary world, believing that they are human, trying to be spiritual. But no, we're spirit having a human experience. Now, those of you who've been listening to me for a number of time now, you should know that the basis of my teaching is that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. For the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. And the Bible is written symbolically. Therefore, it has no reference to anyone who existed thousands of years ago or to any actual event that would have taken place on earth thousands of years ago. From the beginning to the ending of the Bible, it's all a great psychological drama, and it all has to do with the human psyche. If you disagree with me, tell me of one thing that was done in the Bible, whether good or evil, that wasn't false a thought, or false an idea, or false imagine. Just tell me. And tell me how you're going to tell me. And it's not false a thought, or false an idea, or false imagine. Tell me all the comments that people will be commenting towards me, and call me all kind of name, and say, I smoking, and saying maybe all kind of foolishness, okay, and all kind of judgmental thing, and it has to still first be a thought, it has to first be mental, it has to first be psychological, and when they do that, they're showing what state of mind they are in. They are actually showing their true mindset, and the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And every time I respond to them, it's never condemnatory, no sir, it's never judgmental, it's always done out of love, and showing one who's there to teach and to help. I'm here to uplift humanity, not to pull down humanity. So let me just speak briefly now with William Branham. William Branham spoke about his out-of-body experience, and, followers of William Branham, because they never had any out-of-body experience, they hold that like if that's some big gospel. But I'm saying you can have out-of-body experience consciously, and when I say consciously, there are things you can do, like I say, for example, there's a light within, which is a blue flame, okay? Which I don't want to go into because, not everybody want to show or teach these kind of things. Because if you have fear and you find yourself as if you chop outside of yourself, panic and all kind of things, damage yourself. And I don't want that happen to people. And then there's out-of-body experience that you would get that is different, like the one I had, where I had the boat from the skull and know what the virgin boat is all about, and know that the Jesus and Mary story is the biggest lie that I've been ever fed to humanity. And presently, I did a lecture called The Secret Vagina. It's on Amazon Prime. You can check it out, okay? And listen to that. And I have scriptures, everything there in the lecture that I show you to prove what I'm saying to you, that the virgin birth, that it's a sign, and the virgin birth is not from down below, it's from above, where you become spirit, where I became one with the wind. Okay, and right now I'm doing my book called The Secret Vagina. Okay, and many people are actually, waiting for that book, The Secret Vagina book. I prove it from the Bible. The death, the burial, the resurrection, all of these things is basically the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay, so when the Bible talk about, Golgotha and Calvary, it's the skull. It is skull of man. It's talking about the skull. The place of the skull is the skull, literal skull. It is talking about, this is the tomb. This is the tomb. Yeah, you roll away the stone and come out. I don't do it already. You see, when you talk about rapture and all of these things, it's the same thing. It don't happen to me. Okay? Not everyone born in this world with the same gift. You see? And so that is why faith can only come by hearing, and hearing by the word. And how could they hear without one who been sent? And you can't be sent and you're not a witness. I'm a true witness. God is not a man in the sky. God is the creative power in you. And you can use that power to achieve your every desire, to get whatever you want in this world. And that is not vain words. There's something I teach people all around the world to do all the time. Okay? So this out-of-body experience that William Branham speaks, anybody can have that kind of out-of-body experience. There's so much people who normally follow me on YouTube and my other channels and who have told me of out-of-body experiences they would have had. There are people who went back in past life, including myself. I went back to who I was in a past life. There are other people. I remember someone who told me she got born in a school, at a very young age, back in a past life. Another one who told me she got murdered in a past life, and so on. So these things are nothing new, my friends. You all need to wake up and don't think William Branham the only man ever had. So much people have had so many different out-of-body experience. Okay, and this out-of-body experience that William Branham speak about, that was just, a trip into the astral world. That was just an astral projection. But when I talk about me having the birth from the skull, that is beyond astral projection. That's not astral projection. Okay, that's different. Okay, that's why I know I'm a mystic. Okay, and I got from my whole life, boyhood to now. You see, and that's why I had to pass through the message of William Branham when I turned 30, and then I had to come into my Christ consciousness when I reached 45. Right now, I'm at the half-century mark, and I'm telling you, there is no literal hell as you think, and heaven, and I'm a dream of heaven and hell, and I'm telling you, there are states of consciousness. There are different states of mind. Everything in the Bible is mental and psychological. The Bible is a book of mind science. So this out-of-body experience that William Branham is speaking about, there's so many people around the world having different kind of out-of-body experience. Why do you think they're forcing the inoculation? To put back many people to sleep, so they won't vibrate beyond the matrix. So, all the followers of William Branham, trust me, you're all delusional. The Bible is not a religious book. It has never been. Can never be. You mean to tell me you really believe a donkey talk? You ever see a donkey hear a donkey talk? A donkey talk to a man? No. It's the mind it's dealing with. The mind is stubborn as an ass. But when you read about the triumphant entry into Jerusalem, you think it's a man was riding a literal donkey, a literal ass? No, it's the mind that you must control when you're going wayward, and you must hold it focused on what you really want to achieve in this life. And already straight into who? Jerusalem. Why is Jerusalem? The place of peace, joy, and happiness. Not a place, not a geographical place. And then they make you believe places like Egypt and all of these things is in Middle East when it's in Africa. Even this I'm wearing right here, the ankh. Church people calling it witch, a witch symbol. They call it evil, they call it devilish. some Branhamite comment and speak about the ankh, doesn't even know nothing about the ankh, doesn't even know anything about the key of life. Doesn't even know this represent masculine and feminine. Doesn't even know he represent the man and the woman and the children, right? He doesn't even know he represent the Philippines. Man, I don't even want to go into all of that. It's our ignorance. People, do your research for yourself. William Branham sell you a lie and you believe it. You grab it up. And William Branham was a part of the brotherhood, yeah? He was a part of the brotherhood. I know. Can't fool me. You see? So, my brother, my sisters, it's time for you to wake up and realize that real salvation is self-realization. And that there's no one to blame but yourself. And there's no one to change but yourself. And there's no devil or entity outside of yourself. Your greatest enemy is yourself. Your negative self-talk. Your self-doubt is the devil. Stop doubting yourself and believe in yourself. Instead of believing in William Branham or believe in your pastor, believe in yourself. Why your pastor can't just sit to word and heal corona? Why they can't go around you healing corona and healing the other sicknesses? I try to remember this other one that had a breakout in Africa. Ebola. Why they can't heal Ebola and these things and cancer and all of these things? The real healing is in you. The power that makes the body is the same power that heals the body. God is the creative power in man, and you could use that power to achieve your every desire. You hear me? So don't get checked. So wake up. Anybody can have an out-of-body experience, and I can teach someone how to have an out-of-body experience if they want to have an out-of-body experience. Because why? We are spirit having a human experience. So don't use them kind of thing to praise up William Branham. Think William Branham is some prophet, and all of us have a prophetic side of ourselves. You need to learn the power of the subconscious mind. I have that book there right now, but I'm not going to go and get it. But you can check it out, The Power of the Subconscious by my Joseph Murphy. Get that book and read it. The Power of the Subconscious Mind. So, with that being said, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say peace. I'm out.